Hi everybody, it's Karen from Naturally You with Karen, and Iramu Community Centre has asked me to produce a video for you how to make your own shower steamers, and that's what we will do together today. Now, shower steamers, what are they? You know those little bath bombs that you can have in the bath and they just fizz and turn around and they bring these beautiful aromas in the bath, in the water, and for you to enjoy? Well, people who do not have a shower or just want to have an extra experience in the shower, they can make these beautiful shower steamers. And basically it's a little bath bomb with a few different ingredients that you place in a corner of your shower, and when the water hits the shower steamer, it starts to fizz, it starts to bubble, and the aroma comes loose. Now, the aroma is there to support you, and this can be for different reasons. It can be that it's supporting your airways, to open up your airways. If you are a bit sniffy or feeling a bit cold, then you use oils that are definitely good for opening up airways. Or when you are feeling maybe that you need some emotional support, so you can use your own oils for your emotional support in this shower steamer. So today we're going to make shower steamers that kind of do both. I'm going to use tea tree and lavender. So tea tree oil is it's a purifying oil. It's very good for our nails, for our skin, but it's also very supportive for our respiratory system. Lavender is a great oil which has very calming and soothing properties, not only for our skin, but also for our emotional support. So these two we will be using today. Now, as you can see, these are doTERRA essential oils, and I swear by these ones because I know that the doTERRA essential oils are CTPG, which stands for Certified Tested Pure Grade Oils. It means that it's all nature's goodness in this bottle. Nothing has been added and nothing has been taken out of them. They are just pure nature, and they have been tested a number of times to make sure that you have pure quality in your hand when you are using them. Hence why I love to use the doTERRA essential oils. All right, so you can also use different oils. If you, for instance, would like to use eucalyptus, there's also eucalyptus oil at doTERRA stocks, or a grounding blend which is called Balance. We have that as well. There's quite a few different oils that we can use. However, today we're going to stick with tea tree and lavender. Now let's talk about all the ingredients that we need. So we're going to start off with some baking soda, and I've already pre-measured this. 455 grams of baking soda. We need some citric acid, and this is 227 grams of citric acid. And then we have some white Kaolin clay, and this is 57 grams of white Kaolin clay. Then we need rubbing alcohol, which we need 17 grams of. We need Polysorbate 80, we need 8 grams of this one. I've already measured these two out in this bowl, just for easy use. We also need a spray bottle with either some extra rubbing alcohol, or what I've done is water. And then, of course, we need to use our essential oils. Now, there's a certain a certain order in bringing everything together. So we are going to start, I first am going to start to tell you where you can buy all these items. So all the items except for rubbing alcohol and the oils I have purchased at N Essentials. As you can see on the label of this bottle, N Essentials is a Melbourne-based company, and stocks quite a few items. It's very easy. They just deliver to your door, and that's it. And then the rubbing alcohol I just purchased from Woolies, I believe, and the doTERRA oils I am a wholesale customer and a wellness advocate from doTERRA, so they just come out of my own stock here. Now let's go in the real deal. Let's start making our shower steamers. So what we're going to do first is grab our baking soda and sift it in this big bowl. Oops. Let's get everything out. Here. And let's sift it. Or maybe I should have started with a smaller quantity and just added to it, but hey, we will learn along the way. Let's sift these through, making sure that all the big clumps are out of our baking soda, because we want to have an airy, fluffy mixture in the end. And this way we are taking all those clumps out. So now in this same bowl, I'm going to add the white Kaolin clay. That's it. And this as well, we will sift. Now, if you would like to use some color, some mica, this would be the time as well to add it to your mixture. This would be the time to do that. That stays there. Now I'm not going to, this is the citric acid, I'm not going to add it in this bowl. I'm actually going to as well sift it, however, in a different bowl. I'm not going to add it yet, and why I'm not adding it yet is because as soon as citric acid comes in contact with water, it starts to fizzle and to expand, and that's something we don't want to have in the bowl. We want to have that happen in our shower. So let's sift this as well, all those clumps. Now it was actually rather clump free, a few are there. Alright, oops, I'm spinning a little bit. There we go. Nearly all done. And once this is all through the sieve, you can start adding some things together. Alright. Lengthy process this, however, it is a necessary step, so we have a good quality product afterwards. And this just doesn't want to go. This is a bit stubborn here. I might just say to this part, right, you don't want to go? That's fine, you can stay there. Alright, so now I'm going to work with two utensils. The one will be the spatula, the other one will be my whisk. And I'm going to start with the whisk. I'm just going to mix the Kaolin clay and the baking soda together and whisk it really well. And if you've got your mica now, the colouring, then this is the stage to put that in here as well. And then I'm just going to make sure, because I never really am sure that I can get everything mixed that is on the bottom and on the side, so I'm just going to make sure that I am mixing everything in, all the little bits and pieces. And I'm going to swap again to my whisk to mix it in a little more. So that's it for now anyway. Then I'm going to take the Polysorbate 80 and the rubbing alcohol, which have already been mixed in this bowl, and I'm going to add our oils. I'm just going to start with lavender. I'm going to add 15 to 20 drops of lavender. Oh, 20. Yep, I can't talk and count at the same time, so it will be a little bit silent in the meantime. And I'm also going to do that with the tea tree oil. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. So you're getting the best of the best there. 20 of each. How good is that? So all these 3 together are now going to be added. Oh, yeah, smells good. Are now going to be added to this mixture. Now this is going to be a little bit tricky for me because actually usually I also have my kitchen machine that helps me out. Now I have to hold this bowl still and mix, and it's going to be a little bit interesting, but we will do this. I'm going to add slowly the wet mixture. And that's it. I'm going, ooh, it's not fully done yet. Oh, it's a little bit on my whisk. I have. Okay. I'm going to massage it in. So I'm going to use the spatula actually to push down on all those little bumps and lumps in there to make sure that I really mix everything in. Now, as you can see, it's still rather dry. And yes, last time I made these, I had to add quite a bit of water myself there as well. So I'm going to add a bit more of this, and the spatula goes in the bowl to help out. There we go. Use the whisk again to mix it all up. And again the spatula to bring it all together. Now, I am going to pause the video here for just a moment so I can grab a little bit more water. Yep, so I've got my water because it's still a bit too dry. So I'm going to add a little bit of water at a time while whisking. Oh, that was a bit much, Karen. Keep on mixing, and you can see that there's clumps starting to form now, which is really good. So I will swap over to my spatula again. I just want to have all this goodness in my bowl, not on my whisk. So let's mix this all well together. I can feel and see now that it's starting to clump together a bit. Can you see that? When I do this, you can really see that it's starting to mix in well, and that's kind of the consistency that we are working towards now. There we go. So a little bit more. Grab a bit. I want to have this mixture not too wet, yet wet enough, so when we are adding this in, the citric acid, it is really incorporating well and it doesn't start fizzing. That is not what we want. I'm thinking that I am nearly at that stage. I'm going to go back to my spatula again. Yes, look at that. It's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. So it's really come together now. Go from underneath it. Everything is really well mixed. Perfect. So now I am starting slowly add our citric acid. Mixing it thoroughly. And I do not hear a fizz, so that's good. I've done that at the right moment. We want it, like we said, we want to hear that fizz in the shower. We want to see that fizz in the shower. It's starting to dissolve, not here in the bowl. This is looking so good, people. And at the end of this video, there's a little surprise, so I'm hoping that you're going to stick around. Oh, that's all of that. Alright, this looks really good. Lumpy, really good. So again, I'm going to use the spatula to turn it over, make sure that it's all very well incorporated and mixed up, and that's it. And look at that, that's such a beautiful sight, isn't it? I can really clump it down. So now, when I am going to give it a little bit of a taste, not a taste, sorry, a test. I'm not going to taste this. I'm just going to, look, it shouldn't, when I'm having it in my hand, it shouldn't fall apart in my hand, and when it drops in here, it should just stay as a whole, and that's exactly what it is. It's beautiful, it stays there, that's what I want to achieve. Perfect. So I am now going to make and create those shower steamers, and I've just bought myself some some ice cube trays. And this is what we're going to use. I'm going to make a little bit of space here because I'm feeling a little bit claustrophobic here. Alright. In the end, I didn't even need my little spray bottle. Right, beautiful. So we're going to whisk this up so it still stays nice and fluffy, or as fluffy as possible. There we go. And then, there you go, I'm going to take some of this and just drop it in these middle areas. Might already even be a little bit too wet what I have now. Oops. There we go. Just going to do the one tray for now, yeah. Should actually be a little bit more fluffy. I think I actually made it just a tad too wet at the moment. I think we will be all right with this. All right, so once we've got an even layer, we start to push them in the mold with our fingertips. Push them down. This is a little bit of a just fun and play with it. You need to work with this and make your, maybe you've got your own molds, like different molds. I just wanted to use these little ones, and you set this one to dry for overnight, and then in the morning you should be able to just pop them over and let them pop out. That is the whole shower steamer there. Now, remember I said there's going to be a little surprise for you at the end? Well, the surprise is that Iramu has 40 of these beautiful shower steamers for people available. So if you would like to have your very own shower steamer, I would say pick up the telephone and give the community center a ring, Iramu Community Center a ring, because they will be there and answer the phone, and hopefully, if you're not too late, you will get one. Now, When you want to know more about our beautiful oils that we are using, more about essential oils, I'm here for you to have a chat. You can reach me via my Facebook page, which is called Naturally You with Karen. So feel free to come over there and have a chat to me. And when you say, hey Karen, I would actually like to view the full range of the oils and the products that you have, because doTERRA doesn't only have oils, has also other products, feel free to go to www.mydoterra.com/naturallyu with Karen and check out the range. All right, that's it for me today. Hope you've enjoyed this tutorial and we'll see you very shortly again. Bye.